What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. Today, I want to talk to you about making yourselves miserable. That's right, you heard me. You should make yourselves miserable. Now, this might be very counterculture nowadays when I feel like the media and the powers that be and people on TV are trying to encourage people to just seek happiness, which is great. But in my opinion, if you want happiness, you have to be miserable. Let me explain. Life is not about feeling good all the time. It's not about following your impulsive and compulsive tendencies. It's not about doing what you want when you want to do it. You know, I just got done working out and I went into the gym. I live in a very small town. Actually, I live outside the city limits of a very small town. So I live in a very rural area. And I go to a 24/7 gym, and it's awesome because there's usually nobody here or very few people here. I can grunt, I can yell at myself, I can do whatever crazy Colin things I want to do. And the gym was dark. There was just enough light to pretty much work out in a safe manner so I could see what I'm doing, with the weights, with the equipment. But I did not turn the lights on. Okay, I was there with, one other person initially, and then I spent, the rest of the workout either by myself or then another person came later. I worked out pretty much in the dark because it might have been nice to have a well-lit gym. Be comfortable, okay? Make yourselves miserable, okay? If it wasn't a public gym, I might have been tempted to turn off the air conditioning. Make myself really miserable because you find strength in adversity. Everything you do to make yourselves miserable helps you callous your mind, helps you develop mental fortitude, mental toughness, and everything you do in life will be better if you're mentally tough. You don't want to study? That's the time to study. You don't want to do that extra set with the weights? That's the time to do the extra set with the weights. You don't want to get up early? That might be the time to get up early. And I used to work at a gym, and I can tell you, quite frankly, a lot of people are so lazy and have such a twisted mentality that there's people out there that if they show up to a crowded gym and there's not a lot of parking and they have to park far away from the entrance and then walk to the entrance, these people will park far away, walk to the entrance, go inside the gym, and then complain that there was no parking and they had to walk a further distance, and then those same people will go and walk on a treadmill for 45 minutes or an hour. Actually shows you, quite frankly, how stupid people can be. All right, folks, make yourselves miserable. I promise you. It's a hot day. You're not conditioned to run in the heat. Well, how do you think you're going to become conditioned to run in the heat? By running in the heat. By repeatedly putting yourselves in situations that you do not like, you will improve. You will improve and you get used to those situations. There's a reason why those old school bodybuilders train in dark dungeon-like rooms with just metal weights, dust everywhere, because they're focused on what they're doing. Me, when I go to the gym, I pretty much look like a homeless person. Seriously, I don't care about how I look. I'm not trying to put on the nice sneakers and the new expensive workout, attire. That's silly to me. That's silly to me, and it's stupid, a waste of money. And also, you're there to grind and put in work and sweat and compete against the you of yesterday. Why do you care about how you look? Why? Look good for who? Other people? You're supposed to be competing against yourselves. I want to feel like I'm going to fight. That's the difference between working out and training, which I will do a video comparing what I consider to be the differences between working out and training. I want to train like I'm fighting. Like my life depends on it. Like the lives of my family members depend on it. Because my life does depend on it. The lives of my family members do depend on me being able, capable, physically strong, fast, explosive, athletic. If I have to defend my family, I want to be able to do that. Or die trying. Folks, make yourselves miserable. I promise you won't regret it. Stop caring about what other people think. Every comfort you find, especially when it comes to training, make yourselves uncomfortable, make yourselves miserable. I train in the dark, so when the time comes, summer's here soon, when I take my shirt off, and it's not about caring about what other people think, it's about myself. I want my body to be an example of my self-discipline. I want my body to represent my hard work. I train in the dark so I can shine in the light. I hope you're all well. Make yourselves miserable. Don't do what this popular culture says to do. In general, good rule, whatever the popular culture says to do the opposite and you're probably heading in the right direction. Take care, everyone.